wild. Isn't that freaking cool? They are awesome. This is absolutely ridiculous. Hi everyone. So I always get this question, or people get shocked when I say I cruise for free, kind of, and they want to know how. I get comped cruises from cruising through the casino programs. And before you even start, I am not a high roller. I am not a medium roller. I'm a very low roller. So what I'm saying is that if you gamble at all, then you should really look into this. But if you don't, please do not start. Let's get that clear. Let's get that really clear. So every cruise line has a casino program like Royal Caribbean, Princess, Celebrity, Carnival Cruises, Virgin, on and on and on. And what you probably don't know is that once you have a comped cruise, you continue to get them, honestly, like even when you don't play at all. Wild. My number one, I'm gonna back this company up so much because I love them. And besides their own casino program, there's a lot of third-party hosting companies that will hook you up and give you comped cruises if you can prove that you are a player. But wait for it. I'm gonna shout out my favorite company, a company that I love and I always recommend is You Are Comped. Shout out to Craig, a fellow Davis alumni, Aggies. I didn't really go to school, but it's fine. So let me explain quickly how You Are Comped works. Let me go back to how I got started. So originally we got a cruise offer from Peppermill Casino that we normally wouldn't qualify, but my husband and I, we joined our account. Basically, they gave us one comp instead of two comps. So instead of two comps, like our play rate would be combined. So we just had one account. So doing that qualified us for some status, right? Like I said, we're like low rollers. So we qualified for some status. So a lot of these cruise lines are super competitive when it comes to players. So their marketing game has gotten more and more aggressive. They've partnered with local casinos to give out like cruise certificates. What I would do, if you get invited and you get one of those cruise and you're holding one of those cruise certificates, what you want to do before it expires is take a picture of it like this, front and back, right? You want to see your name and address. I'm going to hide it right now, obviously. But you want to take a picture of what the offer is. You'll want to take a picture of the front and the back and send it in to Your Comped. And what they're going to do is status match for you. So let's say you got an offer from Celebrity. They will get you on Royal, they will get you on Virgin, they will get you on a lot of cruise lines except Carnival. They're being stingy and they don't want to partner, but they will get you on a lot of cruises. They work with MSC as well. It's a snowball effect. So if you happen to get a comp to cruise from a casino or let's say a cruise line, take a picture of that, create an account, send it into your comp. They're gonna examine it and make sure it's legit. Then they'll basically status match you with the cruise lines that you haven't been on a year or two. Like you haven't gotten comped from that cruise. They'll basically status match you with a cruise. The first time you get a comp to cruise through Your Comp, so that's your second free cruise, right? So your certificate and then your comped. Once you get that, that is basically your qualifying cruise. You can't book multiple cruises unless you have that first cruise and you've already sailed it. So that you have that qualifying cruise. So when you're first in Your Comp, you can only book one cruise. Once you sailed that qualifying cruise, and once you prove that you're a qualifying player, after that, you can book as many cruises as you want. Literally, you can book a dozen cruises every month, every 2 days, back to back, whatever you want. You can book all those cruises. You only have to pay for taxes and fees, which is usually, I want to say 100 to like 200-ish, usually that, which is super cheap, right? It's basically free. Isn't that freaking cool? They are awesome. All their hosts are great. They're very responsive. They get you in right away. And not just that, but after you cruise with them, I swear to God, this is from Celebrity, right? They'll send you from the cruise line, they'll start sending you so many mailers and like emails and like comped cruises. I'm telling you, I don't even play that much. Let me show you how ridiculous this is. Like, this is probably within the span of like a few months. Like, this is absolutely ridiculous. So I literally just took a 10-day cruise on the Sun Princess, brand freaking new. They comped us on an interior. We took it. Anyways, we got an upgrade and all that stuff. And that was comped and that was through straight from Princess. This is how I've gotten to 31 cruises, y'all. I didn't really pay for these 31 cruises. Okay. Like maybe I paid in the casino, but Definitely paid another way, but I definitely did not overpay. Okay, I definitely did not overpay. I hugely underpaid for the cruises, which is a good thing depending on how you gamble and how you budget. Anyways, if you're gonna cruise and you're gonna gamble anyways, it doesn't make sense that you're losing money on both ends, right? Yeah, what I mean? It's me and my cruise offers. Okay. So these mailers are directly from the cruise lines. And Carnival is also super aggressive. You don't have to play that much, and then they will keep sending you lots of cruises. Obviously, they'll give you different things, like they'll give you interior or shorter cruises, like cheaper cruises if you don't play as often or as much. But honestly, I brought my mom and my dad, and they just played on my card too. If you know people that play and they don't really cruise or whatever, just have them play on your card and you get all the rewards. So our next cruise is through Virgin. Hello, everybody loves Virgin. Virgin Cruise, 14 days from Barcelona to Miami. We're super excited about that one. If you want to try You Are Comped Out, I will post a link in the description or the comments and let them know that I sent you. Okay? And you're gonna be so addicted to cruising. You'll obviously get different offers depending on your play, and you'll get different rooms, different cabins. We're kind of like bottom of the barrel, so we get a lot of interior and ocean view sometimes. Once in a while, we'll get a balcony. So slot machines will give you the most points, obviously, because they're money suckers. Table games give you less points because they have better odds. Depending on what you play is what you'll get. Slot players are going to get the highest rewards, and you're more likely to get balcony or junior suites or whatever. I'm just gonna add on something that most people don't know that you can do in Vegas or on the cruise or at any casino is be a nice person. Obviously, always be nice, be friendly, be nice. Talk to the pit boss at the end of your night to ask what your rate is, your play is. Right? Because sometimes when they're not looking and you're actually betting big and you've been playing for a whole hour and they don't catch you, make sure when you're betting big, they see you and they're recording it, you know? A lot of times what people don't realize is that it's still all manual. As much as we've advanced technologically, they are still recording the plays manually. So make sure you're nice to your pit boss and make sure that, you know, you just ask them like at the end of the night what they're like, you know, kind of like what your average bet is and how long you've been playing, like what like kind of like what's your play like. And if they're saying something that's really off, maybe like, hey, like let them know like, hey, I actually was playing like a little bit higher than that, you know, for a while. I don't give them a little nudge, be nice. And you're going to be more likely to get better rewards. And also they will comp your dinners, like not just cruise lines, but in Vegas in general, you know, comp your show tickets, comp your dinners, whatever. Be nice and make sure that you start asking. Sometimes you gotta ask for things. They won't really offer. Be like, hey, do you have any, you know, do you have any show tickets for me? Or like, yeah, just chat up with them at the end of the night. Oh, for the play, you got to talk to your pit boss. For the comps, you got to talk to your host, your casino host. They will be the one that is actually comping you things. All right. Thanks for watching. And I hope you guys keep cruising. All right. Bye.